Alright, hey, what's up everyone? This is Ezekiel again, and this is Sulek's balance test movement tutorial with the fade. And now we're going to be showing you beginner and advanced fade all in the same video because there's not that much more to fade. I also recommend, if you haven't learned the skulk movement, that you learn it prior to the fade, because it's a big mechanic in the fade on the floor, and this will not be explained in this video, so you're gonna have to watch the basic skulk to get the floor part down, but everything else with the fade will be applied here. Okay, so now the fade is going to start off with blink instead of shadow step. So blink is going to be your early movement. And basically with blink, it's the same blink that you know, fly around. And now you gain speed with blink, slightly different. What you're going to do is move forward, jump, and then jump again. Okay? So you just need to get that mechanic down. So move forward, jump, blink, jump, jump. And from there, I'm just holding W. You should see a significant speed boost with your fade, and you should feel this pretty instantly. So there's not much to learn here. It's just that little timing, you know. Jump, wait like 0.3 seconds, like jump, 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 jump. Okay? And once you get that down, that's the basic blink, you know? That's the basic part of blink. Okay. Now, with blink, you're going to need to pay attention to your energy, because as you can see, it consumes energy. The energy consumption that it does right now may change, because I believe it just changed recently, so all of these things are, you know, changing constantly, so don't expect this to be the same when you play it from watching this. Okay. And now I'm going to move on to the second part, which is your shadow step. So once your commander researches you shadow step, you'll see that your shadow step is the same thing, but it's, you know, it feels like it's a little bit quicker. It's pretty much the same thing. Oop, I didn't mean to show you that part. Anyway, so yeah, so your shadow step is still the same thing, but it's more of a dodge mechanic now. So you're gonna be dodging with it, like dodge, dodge. But now you're go to the middle of the map with this. Okay, but now your shadow step can go in every direction. So I can go up with shadow step, when before you could not. So you can go up, top right, whatever, you know, whichever direction you want to go with your shadow step. It's all direction. Okay, now with shadow step, you can shadow step and then you keep on going. Like you lose all your speed on the floor, because that's ground friction's being applied. So all of your speed gain is applied by basically not being on the ground a lot, just by being in the air. So the same thing applies with your shadow step, except shadow step doesn't make you gain momentum or speed. It just gives you that one boost. With your shadow step, it's your only boost, and after that you return back to the speed that you were doing previously after in the air. Because if I do it, if I blink up, if I shadow step on the floor, you'll see that I lost all my speed right there. But if I blink in the air, then you'll see I kept that speed I had coming into it, and I also had that boost. So that's how the new shadow step works. It has to be done in the air, off the ground I mean. And from there, you can blink or whatever you're doing previously. As long as you jump and don't stay on the floor, you're going to go back into that speed you had previously. Now with the floor hopping is basically this is the part that you needed to do with the skulk. This is the advanced part of the fade tutorial. So you're basically gonna floor hop the same exact way that you normally did. Actually, it's the same exact thing as the skulk, and you're going to use this to keep whatever speed you were going, because essentially it keeps your speed from the blink, because you're not touching the floor that much, so the ground friction isn't being excessively applied or whatever. And from doing this, want to use this to make your turns, because it's easier to make the turn while doing the hop instead of being in blink. So you want to use blink to gain speed, and then you want to make your turn with the jump. And then blink to gain speed, and then turn. So for the straightaways, you want to be blinking, and then for the turns, you want to be jumping, because it makes all the turns really easy. And you're just doing the same left-right movement key with the the mouse strafe along with it. And I'm staying crouched right now because when you're crouched, you're smaller, so you're harder to hit, and you don't hit your head on stuff as much. So yeah, so that's that part. And now the final part of this tutorial is using all of this with your shadow step. So you want to keep your speed going, and you want to find a place to do your shadow step in the air. So it's like this straightaway, and then continue your jump. And you can see that I'm flying. Still going, still keeping my speed because I'm not touching the floor. And you can use the shadow step in every direction, like up, like you just saw right there, and everything. And you can even do this, which is pretty cool. So say you come around a corner, and this time you're facing Glissy from Nexel. Coming around the corner, and he's there with his level 2 shotgun, and he knows you have a fade, and he wants to kill you because you're a dinosaur and he doesn't like dinosaurs. So you can come up here, come around, he has the shotgun, bam! You blinked backwards, right? I meant you shadow stepped backwards. But here's the thing, since you did that in the air, your momentum you had going into it was never lost. So essentially you could come around the corner here, shadow step backwards, and then begin doing your movement out of the fight as a flee mechanic. So that's pretty sick that you can do that. And yeah, so you just do your shadow step in the air. So again, let me show you again. Going forward, shadow step backwards, and you're out of there. You're out of that fight. You're out of that engagement. You're running away. Make sure to pay attention to your adrenaline while you're doing this. Don't forget, you're going to be swiping and everything, and if you run out of energy while you're facing a bunch of shotguns, it is not going to go very well for you, Mr. Fade. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. For the backwards thing, let me just show you one more time. You're going forward. I mean, I'm not even holding the forward key right here. I'm just doing the strafing, and you're going to hit your shadow step key, and you're going to hit your back movement key, which for me is S. So back movement key, and then you can just turn around with your mouse and keep on going. And you want to blink right after that. So boom, blink. And now that speed that I had previously is still in there. And that's pretty much it for the beginner and advanced Fade tutorial. I hope this helps everyone out in balance tests. For the upcoming tournament, I believe there's a tournament too, or just playing the mod in general. If you have any questions, ask in the thread or in the comments. I'll try and answer. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video.